These are the chilling moments when police officers stepped in to save children from predators. Starting off on January 29, 2024, in Sherwood, Arkansas, a mother and her 2-year-old daughter returned to their car in a Walmart parking lot, only to find a man hiding in the back seat. The man, later identified as 58-year-old Timothy CLE, had planned to abduct the little girl, but before he could act, a group of quick-thinking citizens surrounded him, preventing what could have been a tragedy.
Back up. Get out of the way.
Watch out!
Where's he at? Sir, show me your hands. 181, they're advising there's firearms in the vehicle. He's still inside. With your left hand, open this truck door. Left hand, open that truck door. Do it now. Get out of the truck.
Sir.
Get out of the truck now.
Yes, sir.
Show me your hands. Keep it where I can see them.
Yes, sir.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Trying to, sir. Oh, okay. Ah! I've been shot.
Where you been shot at then?
Huh?
So you get shot?
Yeah, bro.
Where?
My back.
There's nothing on your back, sir.
Timothy insisted he'd been shot, but when officers searched for evidence, they found none. Despite his claims, they stayed focused, refusing to let his stories derail them from the real situation at hand.
I don't see none.
Okay, we're gonna roll you over on your side, okay? Your left side. Your left side. 1, 2.
We're gonna roll you.
Oh.
Okay. Can you sit up?
Oh.
On 3. You're gonna sit up. 1. Close that door, okay? 1.
Take my jacket.
2. Not yet. 3. Sit up. Okay. Where you been
All right,
shot?
there's some blood right there. It looks like maybe.
Maybe.
My head.
I can't tell what the.
My head. Back of my neck.
Okay. There's nothing. No.
Back of my ear. There ain't
No.
nothing.
The distressed mother told the officers a very different story, and she had witnesses ready to back up every word.
That's how.
Get her checked. I'm
Okay.
pregnant. I think my water broke.
Okay. Ambulance are on their way. Okay. Right now he's a handcuff. So you don't know that man at all.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I grew up here. I live in Tennessee now. I
Okay.
came down for a baby appointment with my mom.
Okay.
We came here to get a few
Is that your mom right there?
Yes.
Okay.
And I put her in the truck. I had her latched in and everything. Like I said, I'm traveling to Louisiana. I have blankets and stuff in the back seat. You can see them. He was underneath the blanket and grabbed her, and I want her to need her to get checked.
Are you okay?
Thing was bad. It's an older truck, and
Yes.
we gotta lock it from the thing.
Yeah.
But when you lock it from the door, it's either the front side or the back, like on the passenger side. One of them doesn't lock, and I wasn't thinking anything of it. So that's how he got in the truck. I can
So
see that.
here's the fire truck right here.
He was touching all over her. He tried to grab her from me out of the car seat. I just want her checked because he's fucking tweaking.
By this point, it was clear who was telling the truth. Timothy would need a much better story if he hoped to avoid felony charges.
Where's he supposed to be shot at? He said it still hurts.
Yeah.
Like
He said in his back. Then he said in his head.
He was in the back seat.
He was in the passenger seat. Like in between, and he reached up. But he was in most of his body was up there in the front. But he was laying across the whole thing.
Throughout the investigation, Timothy clung to the victim card because it was the only one he had left to play.
Hey, what's your address?
In Arkansas. I got kicked out of my house.
You can spin around.
We came back with a James candle, but they're also saying that it could be a Pierce that's come back to you.
The 58-year-old was hit with a slew of charges: false imprisonment, breaking and entering, child endangerment, public intoxication, and obstruction. In another disturbing case, on May 16, 2024, in Joliet, Illinois, a teacher was accused of inappropriate conduct by one of his students at a local hairdressing school. The student reported that the teacher had made sexual advances and touched her inappropriately. When officers arrived and confronted the teacher, he stayed calm, claiming he had no idea what they were referring to. He explained that he only touched her to pass by, as she was standing too close to the wall in the hallway. But despite his nonchalant story, the officers weren't convinced. The question was, whose side would they take?
And I was trying to help her, and flipped out. He was rubbing against me. It was hard to rub against you when I got a shirt case in front of me.
Yeah.
And every time I get behind you guys, excuse me, you know. But she just stood there. I'm just trying to get around. She was next to a wall. And the woman that I was helping cut her hair, she goes, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah.
So she left her name and number in case you wanted to talk to her. So
Yeah, I got her information, yeah. So
did she talk to her? Was she out here?
yeah, I talked to her. Yeah, I talked to her.
Yeah, she's I'm not leaving. I saw her. So I don't.
Okay. Did you like accidentally like grab her with the hand or anything
No.
like that? Like try to push her out of the way or anything?
No, absolutely not. I was trying to just move her hand. She was cutting hair up here, and I was moving her hand so she didn't cut a big chunk out of it. And I said, "Excuse me, I'm trying to get around."
Okay.
That was it. You know, she's had trouble with her before.
Okay.
The more he talked, the stranger his story became. The officers began to sense that where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Pretty hard if you're going to do something like that with 50 people in there.
30 and 10 4. Oh, sorry, I was talking on a radio.
This one's got. She's got a problem. She doesn't like me anyway because I threw her out of school.
Who did they? Oh, you threw her out of the school?
Well, the two of them were out there. There was three of them, and she was one of them. They were locked in the bathroom, and I finally got in there, and they were all in there smoking, and they were running there huffing, whatever they call those things. But I couldn't prove it. There you go.
Perfect. What's a phone number for you? You ever had any like incidents before where like people claim these things?
No.
Like, no.
So it's just, we don't. All the instructors know nobody talks to a student, especially when it's off.
Yeah.
There's two of them in the office, so doors are never shut. And out there I got 35 chairs out there, so and they were all filled today. So
As the officer laid out the full scope of the situation to the suspect, a female officer was in another classroom, gathering the victim's statement and listening to what the witnesses had to say.
Done, as far as, I don't know, if she's going to be staying in the school, maybe just kind of keep a distance from her if she's got to, if she's going to be here.
I usually do, but I was trying to salvage this woman's haircut. She had only been in here once before, and this girl just doesn't give a rats, So, so I was trying to show her that's what they pay me for,
Yeah. Okay.
After conferring with the female officer, there was one final question the suspect had to answer, one that would decide the next steps in the case. He stuck to his original story, keeping his cheerful demeanor, but it wouldn't be enough to save him.
My partner here was telling me a little bit of what happened with this whole situation. What's that?
A piece of to me, I'm telling you, everybody's. In the office, I was trying to help her with this lady's haircut, and I don't know. And I'm always real careful. So as I get around, it's like, excuse me, when I move around. And all I was doing, I was trying. She was holding the hair wrong. She was going to cut a big hunk out of her hair. So I said, no, I want you to hold it like this. And all of a sudden, she just flips out and goes in the office, slams the door, and then all of a sudden, her friends said. I had problems with 4 of them out there, and vaping in the bathrooms and stuff, So I sent a couple of them home. So they got kind of a little vendetta with me. But that was it. And this woman, I guess you talked to her.
Yeah, the witness.
Yeah.
So you did touch her?
Her hand.
Did you have permission to put your hands on her?
I was moving her hands with a pair of scissors. There were scissors in her hands. That was it.
Okay. Do you know if you had permission from her?
Well, I'm a teacher. That's how we teach.
Okay. All right. Do you mind taking that bag off?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and stand up and turn around.
Double.
What is going on here?
You're being arrested
For?
for battery.
Based on statements from several victims, he was hit with a charge of battery. Up next, in February 2021, Deputy Royce James of Valua County was on a mission to find a missing 13-year-old girl from Oakland who vanished after school. With a tip suggesting she might be with a 22-year-old man she met online, he began his search at local motels. Gathering information from friends and reviewing surveillance footage, Deputy James relentlessly visited several motels, determined to bring her home safely.
Basically, I'm missing a juvenile left school and possibly was picked up by a guy here. I'm kind of wanting to get an idea of who he is, and
Around what time am I going to look for?
I'm looking at today from school gets out around 3:15ish, so I'm thinking 3 to 3:30. Hello. Hi, how are you? I'm looking for a juvenile that looks to be ran away from home today. And we have information she may have checked in to a local hotel with an adult. This is what she looks like. Any check-ins today?
Only one check-in before I came in.
After days of relentless searching, Deputy James's hard work finally paid off. He found a guest registered under the name Tyler Thompson at the All Suite Motel in Edgewater. Inside the room, he discovered the missing girl, who immediately ran into his arms, relieved to be found. With her safety his top priority, Deputy James escorted her to a local facility for evaluation before returning her home. Meanwhile, authorities began investigating the mystery behind her disappearance.
I'm investigating a runaway juvenile that supposedly checked into a local hotel today with an adult, most likely. I don't know what he looks like or anything. This is what she looks like.
All right, someone checked in earlier when I wasn't here, so let me check them.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Is there a name to that? The last
Yeah. Well, she's only 13, so I don't know the person she's with. So it would have been whoever she's with. Yeah, she doesn't even have an ID. She's, again, only 13.
You know if she's an older person, or you have no idea?
The person she's with? No clue.
Well, check out this person that checked in today.
Ooh, where's this guy?
At last, Deputy James uncovered the crucial information about Tyler Thompson. With everything in place, he was ready to confront him and rescue the young girl.
Front office, anybody inside? We need to come in for a second. Sheriff's office, back up. Have a seat on the couch. Where's What's up, sweetheart? Sheriff's office. Get Pappy up here. Go in the bedroom and wait for me for a second. How old are you?
5.
How old are you?
Okay. 501 tech.
Just wait there for me, sweetheart. Okay? Are you okay?
Hey,
Do you need any attention?
attention?
Are you hurt at all? You're not hurt at all? Your stomach hurts? Okay, we're gonna be right with you, okay?
335.
The moment was powerful. She ran straight toward Deputy James, as if she had been waiting for rescue. With her safety secured, Deputy James had saved her, and now Tyler would have to face the consequences of his actions.
How old are you? If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my mind. How old are you?
22.
Oh, you yeah, you good.
Yeah, Naco.
Yes, I am. I found him.
Down for. How old is he?
Too old.
Alright, I'm on the way.
Copy.
Thanks, sir.
You sure you're okay, sweetheart?
I'll be en route.
Okay.
Tyler Thompson, a 22-year-old from Orlando, born February 25th, 1998, was arrested and charged with interference with child custody following the incident with the missing girl. The Edgewater Police Department also charged him with traveling to meet a minor, having used a computer to lure her. Additional charges are expected as the investigation unfolds. Thompson was released from Valua County Branch Jail on Friday night after posting $115,000 bail for his current charges. Next, a 2-year-old boy is kidnapped, and police already know the suspect. On July 3, 2023, in St. Clair Shores, Michigan, Little Winter Smith was taken while sitting in his mother's car. Panicked, his mother made a 911 call, and the search to find the boy began. The suspect was soon identified as Rashad Trice. Rashad didn't get far before officers were hot on his trail, and it was clear this wouldn't end well for him.
Southbound, blackmail.
6098, yep, that's it. Hands up!
We got a crash with a revolving patrol vehicle. We got him at gunpoint. This is the vehicle. Get your fucking hands up! Get the fucking car! Get the fucking car! Taser! Keep him on him, Dave. Get your hand behind your back! Now!
Rashad wasn't seriously injured in the crash, but EMS and fire crews were quickly on their way to the scene.
What's your name? What's your name?
Rashad Trice.
Rashad Trice? EMS is gonna have to check this suspect out as well. He's got some lacerations.
Let's go.
Y'all just taking about 5 times.
Yeah, well, you were fighting. Walk.
Come on, let's go.
Walk.
Come on.
Okay, they're gonna come check you out. Just walk him over here.
Come on, with me.
You can have a seat on the curb, you can get checked, and then you can get in the scout car. He again wouldn't get out of the car once I holstered up, grabbed him, and come out and get out of the car. He tased him a 3rd time. Had hit him a 4th time. Got him out, got him cuffed. 1. Just him.
There's no child.
No child.
At this point, the officer still had no clue what motivated Rashad's actions.
We're gonna get you treatment, we're gonna get you to the hospital to get looked at, okay? Fair enough?
Do you look like I'm be okay?
I think you will be. You got a long road ahead of you.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
But you'll be okay.
Probably do the rest of my life in prison.
I can't say so.
I can tell you now.
His injuries were serious enough that he was rushed to the emergency room in an ambulance, escorted by several officers.
He's gonna take himself. Okay, we're gonna take him. No, then just him. And one of us is gonna ride with you and the other's gonna follow.
Trice was charged with kidnapping resulting in death. He pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 2 life terms without the possibility of parole. In the last case on April 12th, 2023, in Bloomington, Indiana, law enforcement officers were called to the home of Michelle, a transgender woman formerly known as James, who was accused of abusing her 2 young children, 9-year-old daughter and 8-year-old son. Armed with an arrest warrant, the officers arrived and asked where the children were. Ensuring their safety was the priority, but the suspect wasn't making it easy. Let's see what happened next.
Hi there. So, we stopped.
My son?
Yeah, we stopped somebody that we thought was coming from this area.
Yeah, he came from here. He was just going to Miller Park to meet some friends, from what he told me.
Well, there's been some issues in the area with some stolen vehicles and some burglaries and some other stuff.
Okay.
So that's why
he just got home from school. He's been here and he literally just left, like maybe 5 minutes ago, to go up to Miller Park.
Okay.
So.
All right. Are you Michelle?
I am.
Okay. Also, you go by Michelle or do you go by?
Michelle.
Okay. All right. Michelle, I need to let you know that you have a warrant for your arrest.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you step down here for me? We'll get you some shoes. Okay.
What do I have a warrant for?
Well, you have a warrant for predatory criminal assault. Hear me, okay?
Let me call you right
No, I'm getting arrested.
Take a seat.
Why?
For that
Take a seat.
I'm trying.
Take a seat.
For what?
You're on speaker, okay? This is Sergeant Shively with the Bloomington Police Department.
Hi.
So, Michelle has a warrant for criminal assault. So, she's going to be going to the county jail.
Why is she getting arrested? There's been like nothing.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. Listen for me, okay? I'm letting you know that there was a warrant issued today. We are the middleman. I don't know anything about the case. We just go ahead and serve the warrants. Okay? So I'm letting you know that she's going to be going to the county jail.
Michelle tried to dodge the accusations with a weak excuse, claiming they couldn't conduct a rape kit examination due to her hormone treatments, an attempt to deflect the truth.
Just go ahead and take a seat in the front. Yep.
Michelle was hit with 5 counts of predatory assault, and her bond was set at a staggering $1 million. This chilling encounter reminds us to stay vigilant. Always be aware of your surroundings. Stay safe and subscribe for more stories.